Hi everyone, this week it is going to be a double header. We are going to read Parshat Matot and Masei the Shabbat as we culminate Sefer Bamidbar. And as you can see that I've written over here, I've written a big statement which we are going to learn about in this week's parasha. Always say Bli Neder. What does the word Bli Neder mean? It says without, when you're going to make a statement or something, like you're going to say you're going to do something, always say you're going to do it without a vow. Over here, the words Bli Neder over here, it's very, very critical. It's very, very crucial, because it happens to be that if one makes a commitment for something, that could be binding. That would be binding potentially. However, if one says the words, the phrase Bli Neder, that sort of relaxes the commitment a bit, albeit one should still fulfill whatever they say, because there is a pasuk in this week's parasha, I think in the chapter 30, in pasuk number 3, which says that if one says something, one should actually commit towards it. We shouldn't just profane our words with whatever we say in general. And there could be serious ramifications, especially, for example, it could be the commitment we make could be within regards to something that is from the Torah, from a specific mitzvah that we're committing ourselves to perform. It could be something that the rabbis have ordained, a specific category which one has committed to, or it could be just in general, or someone has said they're gonna help someone with something, or whatever it might be, or just said something and they didn't say the words Bli Neder. They're going to still be binded within regards to that specific thing that they're going to say. And how important is we should watch what we say in general. When we commit to something, we should keep to our words. And if someone is under oath, potentially, especially in this week's parsha, we learn about the seriousness of it. The consequences could be huge if we commit to something and we actually don't keep to it. They say that, the rabbis say that once we commit to something and we don't actually fulfill it, the Hashem opens up our registrar, all the things that we've done, and actually analyzes all our things we do. So it's very, very crucial if one says something to actually keep to it. Whatever we say, we should not just lie in general. We shouldn't become accustomed to being like Lavan. Who was Lavan? We learn in Parshat Chaisara, we meet him, and also we learn about him very much in Parshat Vayetze. He was like a ramai, a trickery. He's someone that wasn't didn't fulfill whatever he would say, especially when he gave his daughter Leah instead of Rachel to Yaakov Avinu. When he said that Rachel is going to get married to Yaakov Avinu, he did not keep to his word. It's very important. Whatever we say, we actually fulfill, and we don't lie, whatever it will be. And it could be that we learn all about in Nedarim, which I very much recommend. Look over the series I did over the last year, or whatever it is, all the different scenarios it could be. Someone goes to court, what we say, what we exactly say. We've got to be honest with everything we say. Do we take a shavua? In many cases, especially when it comes to monetary cases, one would have to make an oath, have to swear within regards to something, whether they owe part of something or the whole of something within regards to an exchange, or something that they had borrowed or something had been lent. One would have to be saying these, and to say the words of Hashem, to make a swear or to like a specific oath, is very, very severe if one is going to not fulfill what he's going to say. And just like one makes an oath within regards to something, also if someone makes a plea, especially it happens in modern day, people they sell out auctioning the different aliyot when it comes to the calling ups on the parsha in the Shabbat service, the morning service. Aliyot, Rishon, Sheni, Shlishi, whatever it might be, Revi'i, someone might pledge something. It's very important, especially after, first of all, to say Bli Neder, and after Shabbat, once one has pledged the thing, to have an alicity, to pay it ASAP, in a very, very quick fashion. That's the importance of it. And also, to lie about something in court is very, very severe. And even not just us as Jewish people, anyone in mankind. We see in modern day, there was a case, I believe last year, there was a libel case where someone had to stand up in court. This was just in a secular, non-Jewish court we're talking about here. And the person himself, when there was this well-known libel case, the husband of the woman that it was involving, he refused to actually to take an oath in court. And when the media came out and the newspapers and everything else and the video cameras, then he was prepared to have a dig at the person, because he was not prepared to lie in court. And that's what this parasha, what this topic is very much advocating, or the seriousness of it, that if someone is going to have to swear in court, or whatever it might be, one should avoid it at all circumstances. And when we just say some things, we make a commitment, whatever it might be, monetary, or to help someone, or whatever it might be, one should say the words Bli Neder to cover themselves, all right. And God forbid, if one is very casual in committing to things, and actually even using Hashem's name, God forbid, if they actually take a neder itself, a vow itself, there's obviously laws where people have to release the vows in front of maybe 3 rabbanim, potentially, to release it. There's so many dinim and so many laws connected when it comes to vows. If one makes a vow, it's better off, just within regards to anything, just first of all to say Bli Neder, and also at the same time, if one is going to feel that they can't actually fulfill the vow, you've got to try and do it somehow, or annul it at some cases. I very much recommend look over the series of the Daf Yomi Shirim I was giving with regards to Masechet Nedarim. It goes through a lot of different cases. I would very much recommend everyone to look over this topic, very important topic itself. I'd like to dedicate this in Lilu Nishmat, a family friend, Rafael Ben Yamin, Ben Margalit. It's a Shloshim. It's just, I believe, past, or it's within regards to these few days. May his aliyah, may his neshama have an aliyah. I'm wishing you all a fantastic week, and watch out for the next part of the Parshat of the Shabbat, for Parshat Masei, the Dvar Torah. So guys, have an awesome day and have a meaningful Shabbat and a fantastic week.